One of the most important attributes to have as a mature adult is accountability. Accountability allows you to address your mistakes and overall shortcomings in a manner that facilitates growth and just a better sense of responsibility. Now, you're probably wondering, what the hell am I talking about? Well, sit back, grab your favorite pair of tweezers, and let's discuss this. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is AJ. So today we're going to be discussing what I think is one of the most interesting redemption stories that I've seen in a long time. Now, I know it sounds a little dramatic, but once we get into the topic, I think you'll understand where I'm coming from. For those of you who don't know, back in September of 2018, tech media outlet The Verge released a video guide detailing how to build a PC. Tech blogger Stéphane Etienne spearheaded the 11-minute video, which gained a massive audience, but not for the right reasons. Now, for those of you who have experience building a computer, I'm sure you know that even without any mistakes or hitting any proverbial roadblocks, even the most accomplished professionals can't get a coherent machine put together in that amount of time. Most detailed build videos with cuts are still around the half-hour mark, but let's put a pin in that for now. We will address it later. Anyway, the main issue and the reason why the video got a lot of the backlash that it did was a result of a perfect combination of building missteps, questionable decisions, and the company's complete mishandling of damage control. Now, I'm not going to link the original video as that's been taken down or any of the re-uploads. It's on the internet, it's out there. You guys are more than welcome to search it out and draw your own conclusions. Anyway, I do want to reiterate, I don't condone the harassment of any persons or entities mentioned in the video so far. So, following the release came a slew of reaction videos, jokes, tweets, and so on, which essentially elevated Stéphane to meme status overnight. I mean, the amount of thermal paste memes I've seen has taken on a complete life of its own. But anyway, this does bring up one interesting question. Was all this hate well-deserved? I definitely do think that Steph's original responses may not have been the best. In fact, they may have added fuel to the fire. But I think the best answer I've come across so far is actually outlined in the video that I came across last summer. Timmy Joe PC Tech, a very solid content creator on the platform, actually reached out to Stéphane and conducted an interview where he gave Stéphane the chance to properly explain his side of the story. So the following clip is from that interview.
I, under contract, am not fully allowed to even talk about everything that went wrong there. But what I can say is that obviously it was not solely my fault. I was the one who came to The Verge with the idea to build a PC because I had built PCs in the past. They told me that my original script, which was going to be a half-hour long video, because I told them I don't see how I'm going to produce a whole how to build a PC video in less than 15 minutes. Nobody does that. If you're doing that, then you're just like doing highlights of things and being like, here goes here and the processor goes here. And so the day of the shoot, pretty much their whole plan changes. But
now I actually watched the video again this morning. Now that I watched it in its entirety again, it's not that bad. Like you make some silly choices and stuff, but there's a lot of well-researched graphics and stuff in the. It's well done.
Yeah, no, I make some silly choices because they're literally like staring me down. Like, I'm willing to do this only because it seems that you have a genuine angle coming from this. But like, literally, they told me, like, can we wrap this up so that we can finish early for 5:30?
When I watched the video this morning, I was recording my reaction, and I literally looked up about a third of the way through and said, they just started rushing him, because I could tell you started doing things like way faster and stuff halfway through it. And then again, it could have been fixed up pretty easily had they handled it better. I know Linus himself was like, I'll go and help him make a computer and it'll be a great turnout. If they had done that, it would have looked great for everybody.
absolutely. And I mean,
Yeah.
that's, yeah.
So now we have a complete story. One could consider this the close to this whole arc, but it gets even better. Everything comes full circle. In an unexpected twist, Linus Tech Tips uploaded a collaboration with Stefan using parts very similar to that of the first video in what's now known as the Verge PCBuild 2.0.
Normally, I'm the guy who makes the guide for how to build a PC, but today, we're shaking things up. We're doing something different. I will be following the guide to how to build a PC, but not just any guide, the most infamous guide in PC building history, the one created by The Verge. I don't know if I'm ready. No, I'm ready.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
The hell am I gonna do with this?
This video is great. I love the fact that they're able to poke jokes and just have overall fun with a lot of the mistakes that were made in the original video. And you see, that is how you take accountability. You know, it's great seeing, you know, again, like I said, you know, making references to the original video and just, you know, seeing that overall, you know, just the humility in accepting that and, you know, moving on, you know. But I do want to bring up another point. So in Timmy Joe's video, he did bring up an important thing to note. You know, Stefan was young when he made that video. He was only, I think, 20 years old. And, you know, not to pull too close of a line out of that video, but think about a time when you were young, you know, on your first job, and you made what you thought was a major mistake. You didn't expect it to end your career, right? And I think we should approach this situation with the same type of energy. You know, again, mistakes were made, you know, on both parts, the individual and the corporation, which I'll get to in a moment. But I think it's great coming back and, you know, bringing everything full circle. Now, as far as The Verge is concerned, you know, again, not to slander them, mistakes were made. Again, I'm not going to get too deeply into it. You know, it's been talked to death at this point. But I think it's important to keep in mind that at the end of the day, a lot of these publications, you know, they do have, you know, time schedules and policies to adhere to, and that does end up affecting, you know, some of the content that they put out. You know, so it's one thing we got to keep in mind. Again, I'm not giving them the complete excuse, but again, just keep that in mind going forward. But all in all, I think that this is great. This is a great step, and that, you know, these guys can go ahead and put this behind them. So, but like I said before, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna link all the source material on the videos I've used in the description below. So, guys, if you like what you saw, go ahead, leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you next time. This is AJ, signing out.